Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Morning.
Everybody's got full bellies ready to hit the trail or take a zero.
Yeah.
Take a second and just introduce yourself, and we'll start on this end and say who you are and why you're out here.
I'm Lazarus, and I have been hiking the Appalachian Trail since the 90s and used to live in Richmond, Virginia. And I've done about 1,000 miles just doing section hikes, but I always wanted to come out here and do a full through hike. And so this year my wife and I took a gap year, and the first half of the year we kind of traveled out west, and this half of the year I'm going to give it a shot and go to Maine.
Nice.
I'm Amazon, and I've done about 100 miles. I needed a break from school, and I thought I'll go hike. That's about it.
And why are you Amazon?
Because apparently this shirt looks like an Amazon driver shirt. That's
Nice.
really it.
Good call.
I'm Crafty Annie. I'm here taking a break from teaching at the University of Kentucky. I got back into being in the outdoors because of COVID. It drove me back to the trail and hiked the Shelterway Trace in Kentucky and Tennessee. Got hooked, met all the different AT through hikers, and just knew I had to do it. So I'm also like Amazon. I'm 100 miles in, and it's been slow go compared to hiking in Kentucky. It's way harder, but I'm happy to still be here.
Cool.
Hey, good morning. I'm Easy Day. It's a saying that I've been saying for a long time since I was in the Navy. I retired from the Navy in 2020 after 25 years. Coming out here for a personal transformation and to also bring about a conversation for brain health for veterans. And we can improve brain health for veterans, and we can improve mental health. And because I speak veteran, that's why they're important to me. But if we can improve brain health for veterans, and we can improve everybody's brain, and that's a good thing.
Nice.
Excellent.
Very cool. Do you have the next question?
Sure. So let's talk gear for a second. What is one piece of gear that you have that you don't think you need anymore? You're 100 miles in. Is there anything that that is redundant or you have not found a need for?
Or thinking about giving it up?
I'm wondering if I need my sleeping bag liner, but I know that the Smokies are coming and it's going to snow, so I'm making myself keep it. I almost put it in the mailbox home. I am mailing home the wrong stove. I chose the wrong stove. When I left home, I had a collection of them on the table. Picked the wrong one, so I'm having my wife mail me the right one now and mailing the old one home. So I am mailing stuff home from here, but it's just mainly changing out gear and going to my Jetboil type stove. It's a off-brand. It's a Striker.
Okay.
And going back to that because it's so much more efficient than
Okay.
what I've been using.
Nice.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm mailing home my Walmart shorts.
Ah.
They're just about done. I can see them. I can see a hole peeking through the seat. And before anybody else catches that, I'm going to go ahead and get a new pair of shorts.
They're now a kilt.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, they're very close to being a kilt.
No, I think I need all my gear. Yeah. I'm already at the bare bones. I got nothing. Maybe I have a little bit of extra clothes, but no, I need more stuff is what I need.
You need more gear?
Yeah.
Better gear, maybe.
Yeah.
Different gear.
Yeah.
I have a one of those really cheap rain ponchos, and I was hoping that it would work covering me, my head, and over the back of my pack. But the second day, it really was a horrible rainstorm, and it just did not work at all. So I think I'm going to send that back and just bring just a regular raincoat and then put a pack cover over it. So it's a little heavy, so I'm having to carry it right now, and I don't need it. It didn't work as well as I thought, so that'll be the one that I send back.
Okay. Is there anything that has surprised you that you didn't think about until you got out here on the AT?
Georgia.
All of Georgia?
Georgia surprised me. I keep saying, in Kentucky they say we're hiking in the Appalachians, but I've decided those must just be foothills because I hit Georgia and those are actually mountains. And so I used to being able to do 10 miles, 12 miles with a full pack. And in Georgia, I was down to like 4 miles was a long, arduous, terrible day for me. So I would say Georgia surprised the heck out of me.
I was surprised by how much I missed simple things like showers.
Well,
And,
it was 14 days before you got your first shower.
Yep, it was about 2 weeks, and
So Amazon really enjoyed his
I-
first shower
I
here at
did.
our hostel.
it was really nice. Yeah, and sleeping in a bed, not having to worry about waking up when getting rained on or anything. So the little things that I took for granted that I now realize how great they are.
Very cool.
The biggest surprise for me is also a real blessing. I think probably y'all can attest to this, but we just had 6 days of sunny, 60, 70 degree weather in the first week of March.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, well, it's unheard of, but it's very atypical. When we had that first, big rainstorm a week ago, and then we got 7 days of sun. And so I didn't expect that. I expected at least 2 or 3 days of rain in the first week.
And now it looks like you have some rain
It's
coming
going to
up.
catch up. Law of
unfortunately.
averages is going to catch up with us. That's right.
Yeah, like Lazarus, I covered most of my miles in the last 7 days after I replaced my hike at Neil's, or my pack at Neil's Gap. But the number one thing for me, I think, is hospitality. Hospitality for me is, since I've been out here, I've not met one person that was not a really good person, like, just naturally. Nobody really like faking it, or there's no reason to fake it here. And it kind of restored my faith in humanity. I had a rough 2011, and I lost. I was telling Sunset about that a little bit yesterday, and yeah, it's really restored my faith in humanity, which is another reason to be here for me.
Wow, for sure.
So, hospitality for sure.
And I think you'll find that more and more as you go down the trail. We did. Just restores your faith in humanity for sure.
So you've made it 100 miles ish. What are you looking forward to most next?
The next 100 miles.
That 200-mile mark.
Yes.
That's
The
that
200 mile
Clingman
mark in
Stone.
Gatlinburg. Yeah, looking forward to getting to Gatlinburg. Just looking forward to seeing more of North Carolina. I just said something about Georgia being really tough. So far, I've liked the variety in North Carolina. And the trail has been really nice. There have been some deadfalls and stuff we've had to go over that we didn't have as many of in Georgia, but it's just been really pretty. I've section hiked from NOC up to Fontana last year, and even though that's a really tough section, I enjoyed it, but I've been really liking it once I got over the border and up over the top of that first steep climb into North Carolina. It's been really nice ever since.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to sending home all my winter gear after the Smokies.
Yes.
It's,
And being a little lighter.
being a little lighter, having a little more space. Yeah.
Cool.
Probably the Smokies. I've hiked very little in that mountain range, and it's challenging. We get to hit the highest point on the AT at Clingman's Dome. A little concerned about the weather coming in, and got to play that by ear, but still looking forward to it.
Cool. That's great.
Cool. Well,
Good. Oh, does anybody have any social media you want to mention for people to follow you?
I know you got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Riveting Adventures. I'm trying to do a daily vlog and then upload them so that they'll be staggered each day. And mine's a little different. It's a little kind of a mini documentary, about 2 minutes each day. I try to talk a little bit about the historical significance or a battle or a person or the geology of that particular section that I'm on. So,
That's interesting.
yeah, Riveting Adventures on the YouTube.
I have a YouTube, but it's really bad. It's just kind of me, a lot of complaining, and then some landscape. It's called The Hiking Cow, which is a very long story on why it's called that I'm not going to get into. But, yep.
The Hiking Cow, okay?
I'm about to start a special Facebook page, but right now I'm Crafty Annie 360 at Gmail, but I'm going to turn that into a separate Facebook page so I can have it separate from my work Facebook.
Okay.
So if I can get onto Wi-Fi, I'm going to get that going so
Okay.
that people can follow me along.
Nice.
And I've got an Instagram page at Incline Nation, _Klein_Nation. Kurt Klein is my name.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook or Instagram.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you all for participating in this little talk.
Thank you.
It was great
And
having
it's
you
really
here.
nice meeting you all.